Okay. We are recording.
All right. Today is May 4th, 2021, public EOC meeting. Right now, we're just updating the 201 forms, keep it updated all the time. So after this, I'll load whatever action we need to do during this time. So Libby, I'll pass it on to you. If you have any update, please.
Sure. And just a reminder to everyone who's on the call that this meeting is being recorded and we are posting these onto our STIC website as well as social media. So just want everyone to know. Let me go ahead and get that started. Okay, so again, good morning. My name is Dr. Libby Cope. I'm the health officer for the tribe, and this is our update for May 4th. We have no active cases in Nia Bay currently, so all of our most recent 3 cases have recovered, and everyone who was in official quarantine has also completed their quarantines. So we have no active cases and no individuals in official quarantine. I spoke a little bit to our isolation and quarantine team and asked if there was any updates that they wanted me to share for today's public briefing. And they just said, please be careful because quarantine is not easy or fun. So certainly, again, thankful for that team. They've been supporting all of our families and individuals in isolation and quarantine, making sure everyone's got food and behavioral health needs, et cetera. So, but even with all of that support, it's no fun. So just a reminder to be careful. Clallam County is still at high risk. Their cases bumped up over the weekend. There was, I think, a number of what they noticed is there's a number of social activities happening in Clallam County, and that's usually the origin of most of the outbreaks. And then for Jefferson County, it's mostly due to travel. But just a heads up that Clallam County is still high risk and actually experienced a little bit of a bump over the last couple of days and an additional hospitalization. And this is where you can see that rate of decreasing cases is starting to turn around a little bit for Clallam County, and that is data through April 26th. So it doesn't include the most recent, which is, you can see 91.2 there on the right. We're actually at about 114 new cases per 100,000. And this is Washington State. Not sure yet if that is the peak or if we're going to keep going up, but it does seem to be slowing down a little bit. And then Washington State, so today is their first evaluation for them, whether or not they're their second evaluation for their roadmap to recovery and whether or not these counties will be rolling back to earlier phases. Here's an update, and I'm sorry I didn't update the date up here. This data is actually from April 28th, but as you can see, a pretty steady increase in new cases of all of the variants. But the B117 is kind of most rapidly increasing, but this P1 is the one that is most concerning in the I-5 corridor. Still only just these 2 in Clallam County, but there's most likely more than that. So again, not all tests that come back positive actually get tested for whether or not they are a variant. So that's likely an underestimate of how many variants we have in Clallam County. And these are the variants of interest. Again, I haven't been updating this title up here, but this is from April 28th. This week at STIC, we are continuing our COVID vaccine efforts. Again, very, very important that we continue to do that. Our Pfizer vaccine clinic is tomorrow. We will be doing second doses for everyone who got their first dose 3 weeks ago, and we will also be offering first doses. That's tomorrow at the community gym from 1 to 5, and we have a lot of incentives and some prizes that are being offered to the youth who are coming in for those vaccines. And then we are continuing our Moderna vaccine clinics on Fridays. Eventually, within the next couple of weeks, we will be just offering vaccine during the day to anyone who hasn't had the vaccine yet, but we're not quite done with that planning process. And with that, I'll pause for any questions.
Libby, I just seen the email where the governor is pausing, moving to any other phase.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I see George just put that in the chat as well. Oh, everyone got the announcements while I was prepping for the meeting. Okay. So please disregard that slide.
Is there any other question for Dr. Cope? Okay, that will conclude our meeting today. Jasper didn't join us today because he's up there working on the tower at Pocahontas Peak. So,
Could I make a comment, Rickson?
yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to give a reminder that the reservation is still closed. There are business visitors that are allowed to come onto the reservation for business purposes, but personal visitations that are non-tribal members are not allowed at this time.
Okay. Good to know. Any other question? All right, everybody, be safe. We're almost there. So I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Later.
Thank you, everyone.